if this has been on, why the loud headlines? Why are nations concerned? Why are they up, trying to see what they can do?
I think it's just a reflection of our experience of COVID. Or able to go back again, Ebola. Like I did say, the setting, we've had very good experiences that actually made us as a country to sit up and start establishing public health infrastructures to help deal with emergencies. We had Ebola that caught us unawares. COVID came, also caught us unawares, but we learned lessons. After the episodes, he was in the front line there. The government of the day then did now decide to set up structures to prepare for things like this. We never prepared before. Now we prepare. Now we're building infrastructure. So with the experience of COVID, this is how COVID started. Nobody took it very seriously. We also understand that a lot of these viruses, influenza, COVID, they mutate. They change structures, they change functions, and eventually they change their effect. They may be mild now. You never know what will happen again in future. And that's why, because of the increasing numbers in China and other countries, the alert is that from global experiences, it's a call for us, different countries, to start preparing for this. We don't hope that it will get to that level, but we should not be caught unawares. That's the essence. Let's start preparing, just in case this is.
All right. So Idris, you said that Nigeria is building infrastructure, after the experience of Ebola and COVID. Let us know some of the infrastructure.
I said public health infrastructures.
So I would like to know some of the infrastructure that's been put in place.
They cover so many things. One of them has to do, a key one, is leadership and governance, number one. In an emergency, you need structures. Even in government, any institutions, you need structures, without which you have chaos. So for emergencies like this, there are specific things you need to look at. What you have, the legal issues, the policies available, the protocols, the systems. These are things that are available here. Regulations, whatever. You look at that. These are things that guide us into taking decisions, explain to people, and under a command system. Without that, there's chaos. That is one. That one came from the military culture. When you're going to battle, command structure, somebody takes charge, everybody knows you have roles and responsibilities, you take care of what. In this kind of setting now, you have laboratory settings, surveillance people, awareness creation, communications, etc. If there's no structure, there's chaos. That's number one. Number two, you build, in medical language, you build hospitals, right? You build clinics, you build treatment centers. Remember during COVID, isolation centers, treatment centers that we never thought of before. It's when this happened, we were constructing where people were dying. Now, this is a lesson for us. So we start building structures. So we had treatment centers, isolation centers, laboratory networks, not only nationally, sub-nationally. That's one. Three, how do you track these diseases? Use data. This data comes from different sources. Health facilities, the community, laboratory systems, and these are data you track and record. And once you see a difference in trend, maybe a rising trend, it's a trigger for something is happening. Even currently now we use things like what you call EBS. You can always scan through newspapers, social media, different stories that shows you, okay, something unusual is happening. We collect all those ones and analyze. You can see a trend. These are triggers for you. You say, oh, something is happening. No, there's so many things like that. Awareness creation, communications. In the health sector, we are so used to patient-doctor relationship. When it comes to enlightening the public, it's a totally different ballgame. So you need communication experts, media experts, who know how to craft messages. They work hand in hand with medical people. Not like say, what clean your mouth. Exactly. No, it's much more than that.
Exactly.
And again, in this country, we have different ethnic groups, different cultures, different traditions. How we say this in Lagos may be totally different from how it's said in Zamfara. So all these things have to be culturally sensitive, they're to be crafted. These are infrastructure for public health situations, emergencies that are necessary to be put in place. You need information technology. Nowadays, before you use microscope, go and track this. Now you need genomic sequencing. These are things we are beginning to build as a country to help us fast track our response.